Morning, Wood.
Sleepy Wood.
Yeah. I said, how'd you sleep last night? He didn't even answer me. I think it was like shut down.
I should not have told you.
Late night?
Yeah.
Or just not much sleep?
I guess a little of both.
You know. So you're in the middle of pizza making.
Yeah.
So how come the crust is taking longer? Is it just, are you trying different new things?
I just haven't gotten to the store yet. I gotta go.
Oh. That's
My client kept putting off our call until it became this morning. I got stuck.
got it.
Rolling of eyes. So yeah, I just, but it was actually okay because I'm doing a keto cauliflower and no flour pizza. So it's pretty much just, you know, cauliflower, handmade cauliflower rice, and eggs and cheese. Pretty much.
Lots of cheese, I'm assuming?
Only a half cup in the.
Oh, you found a recipe?
It's the binder.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Well, interesting.
It's a very simple recipe, yeah. And gosh, it's really good. It makes a real thick skin, but the cauliflower, when I because of the thing, it's taken so methodical. I made the dough one night, and then I cooked the crust the next night, and today I'm going to make the pizza, so it's taking a long time. But the dough, I left it in the dough is really interesting how cauliflower reacts.
Yeah.
It makes it doughy.
Yeah.
Even
cool.
That I think it's because it's taken so long. It just is the qualities of the rice have turned it into a flourish type of sauce.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
Not dry at all.
Right,
but that is the key.
Yeah.
Is to get it as dry as you can.
Yeah.
Those of you out there who want to make it. But it really, and so I cooked you'll see it down in the fridge, but I cooked the skin. I should have brought it up. The crust.
Oh.
And it's like a.
I'll look at when I get downstairs.
I feel like I was gonna go like this with it.
Oh, really? Well, I want to film that.
Now the little cauliflower shards go flying in the kitchen.
Well, that sounds like
Yeah,
fun.
that sounds so exciting. I'm picture, if you will. I should have done this downstairs, and I could have actually shown.
Oh, really? I know. Well, maybe we'll show. Well, are you making it today?
Well, the toppings, yeah,
Yeah.
but not the. I mean, that's the easy
I mean,
part.
when you're making
Just-
the pizza, you're
Well-
making the pizza today.
Well, define pizza, because
Are you cooking?
I'm
Are you
putting
gonna
the-
eat? Are you
I'm
gonna
just putting the toppings and putting in the oven. That's it. So
Yeah.
everything else is
Well, it's making. I mean, but you're finishing. You're finishing it off today.
finishing
You're
it
gonna eat
off.
today.
Yeah,
Okay.
finishing it off.
We'll
and
take a
eating it.
picture for us, and
So you can see the finished result
Yes.
and not know how to do it.
well, let's see. Let's taste the finished results and see if they want to know how to do it.
Well, I've done it once before.
Oh, is it the same?
Well,
is this the same
This is
recipe?
the same.
you
I've
followed
done it
last
twice
time?
before.
Oh, that was very tasty.
Just, and
Like you
it's
said,
just-
it kind of melds in the
Yeah, but
toppings and the crust, but it really you
but it holds up.
yeah, it does.
Don't think pizza crust, but just think that it's like you're having a thick toppings only pizza. You can think about how you would eat it toppings only. They'd be all like this.
And if you're just a regular person
But it holds up.
who eats whatever they want and doesn't think about food, then you would hate it, probably. But, you know, and I think there's a lot of us out there who are on various diets and trying to make it lifestyles, and you do have to, you know, you have to change your taste buds. You have to change your expectation of what food is.
I'm going to debate your first comment. I had friends in high school, you know, ones that loved pizza and could give a fuck about what they put in their body.
Right.
And they would always leave the crust behind. They would.
I love those people.
I mean,
I like being married to those people because then I get to take
They're
their
all
crust.
dudes, and they're 16 years old. So.
Okay. Well, not anymore.
You know, they would. It's almost as if they were just going for the toppings.
Yeah.
By the crust, especially like the ends, whatever they call it.
Some people don't like crust.
I
I don't
know.
get it. I do not. I mean, again, people that shouldn't
contradicting
exist.
yourself right there. Exactly right. The
No,
people
but-
that don't like crust are going to love this, and they're not ones that are caring about what goes.
Oh,
in the
I'm just talking in general about food. I'm not talking
I know.
about pizza. I'm talking about when you're on keto or paleo.
Right,
or
you're eating a sandwich,
following
and the
this
ones that
lifestyle.
leave the edge. And
No. Get away from that. Okay, no crust. We're not talking about crust.
Well,
I'm
I
talking
am.
about what I was talking about was you have to change your orientation about what food should be when you're following these lifestyles. I mean, the things that we eat now that we're like, oh, yeah, that's it. You know, you're looking for a reminiscence of a taste, not, or sometimes a totally new taste. Like I'm making this chicken tetrazzini thing. I've got a bottle of Alfredo sauce, dairy-free, from Sprouts, and then cheese and chicken and everything, and vegetables, but the noodles are hearts of palm linguine noodles.
Yeah.
And 10 years ago, I wouldn't have eaten shit like that. I mean, not that it tastes bad, but you have to. It tries to recreate a texture, not really a flavor, but there's really not much flavor to pasta. But anyways, it's about, you know, finding things you know that satisfy, but don't satisfy the same way they did, you know, years ago.
Okay, better put than your original comment,
Thank you.
which if you don't care about what you put in your body, you'll hate it. I don't know what that line meant, but the way you explained it the second time was a lot better.
I was explaining that, but,
but that's not the
it didn't
same
work
thing.
for you. Well, I think the first line got you.
No, the first line made no sense. That if you don't care about what you put in your body,
if you don't have to think about food, if you live your life never having to worry about what you're eating,
right? And that doesn't follow your second.
They're not going to go for a pizza like that because that's not what they're used to. They could get whatever they want. They don't need to eat something that doesn't taste like what they think it should taste like.
Well, what pizza place makes a fillings-only pizza? The point is,
okay.
They never.
Now I see where we're off the rail. I don't know what you mean by. I'm not talking about a fillings-only pizza. I'm talking about you're not making a fillings-only pizza. You're making
in a way, I am.
pizza with a crust.
Got a crust. No, there's no crust. It's not a crust.
You're working on a crust for 3 days.
You of all things say that it's not a crust. You can't call it a crust. Like we tried to do the strawberry pie. You can't. The minute you say it's not a crust,
that's exactly what I'm talking about. People who are in that world of taking care of themselves and thinking about what they put in their body, they will love that kind of pizza.
Yeah, but I think those are two arguments. Two different arguments.
All right. I was trying to create a you know.
The second thing
Hopefully
you said
understand
made a lot of sense, but
well, that's what I meant the first time.
I think people that would go to that would go, "Wow, this is really cool," because I don't like crust, so I love this pizza because it's more of a filling.
People who don't like crust, yes, they might like like that pizza.
And those are
I wasn't
people
talking
that don't
about
give
no
a shit
crust.
about what goes in their body too.
Well, some of those people.
Exactly. A
but
lot of those people
okay.
could give a shit.
Hopefully you understood what I meant because it's not loud.
But it made for some entertainment at least.
It was.
Other
Something
than that,
to
it would have
talk
been a
about.
real boring conversation.
I know.
Who wants to
Pizza again? Oh my God.
Who wants to hear about instead of both looking and eating pizza? But
well, I think
come on over and you can join me. I'll do the miracle of the fishes and loaves with pizza.
Yeah.
5,000 people show up and I'll have one tiny little round.
Yeah. And then you put a drop of water on it and just boom.
Is that what Jesus did?
I don't know what he did.
I think maybe he did the I Dream of Jeannie
What
thing.
did Jesus do?
What did Jesus do? What did he do? How did he do that? I've always wondered how all of a sudden, did he put like a big blanket over?
You know, well, magicians, they use diversion, so look over there.
Oh.
As they're turning around.
Did he turn the box
little
around
sleight of
4
hand.
times?
Yeah. No offense to anybody out there.
No, we mean
unless you take offense.
Plenty of offense. Think Monty Python. Offense.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, we hit Monty Python. So
Listen, all the cheesemakers.